Hi, it's Kia. I know. Welcome again to Kia Talks. Um, I know a lot is going on in the back. My backdrop is just a lot of my husband's tools and things, but that's fine for now. I am Kia. I am back. Before, this is my second video. I'm just trying to learn how to go live, how to speak to people, trying to find my voice, what I want to say, what I want to speak about a lot. So thank you for joining me. This is my second video, and I want to go ahead and speak on we'll start with, like I said before, I like speaking about relationships. So let's go ahead and speak on my relationship series, the first one. We'll call this my relationship wisdom series. My first bit of a relationship advice for people is to the person you are dating or trying to talk to or trying to build a real relationship with, ask about their childhood. Or I guess I can lead with ask about their relationship with their mother and father first. And that's a way you can ask. Ask about the relationship with their mother and ask them about how was their relationship with their father. And this will tell you if they were raised by one or both parents. It will also tell you initially how the person feels about their parents, one or both parents, and by the tone, how they speak about them, um, and and those are important. Those are important things to know about a person: how they were raised, who raised them, whether their mother raised them or their father raised them or both raised them, what their setting was. All those are very important questions to ask about a person that you're trying to be in a relationship, because a person's childhood is everything. How someone was raised means a lot. It's who they are. Your rearing is who you are, not who you say you are or who you pretend to be when you hit 16 or 18 and people are like, I'm not going to be like my mom and dad, or I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going to do that. Those are fun things to say and liberated things to say, and you're free to say and move about. People are. But the truth is, people are who they were raised to be. And you, as a person who is dating or looking for a serious relationship, needs to know how somebody was raised. Childhood matters. A person's childhood does matter. Your childhood matters, and the person you're trying to start a relationship with, their childhood matters. Yes, it's important to stay positive and to know what your goals are in life and to speak life into what you want to do in life. But knowing a person's childhood helps you know how hard that's going to be, that transition's going to be. Some people have wonderful, lofty goals, but their childhood has been so hard. It's going to be hard for them to maybe understand or reach some of the things they're trying to reach if they've had a very negative, downtrodden, bad, hard childhood. And so you need to consider someone's childhood if you're considering to be in a relationship with them. It's not being discriminative or biased, or maybe it is, but you're supposed to be discriminating and you're supposed to be biased when searching for a partner, someone to be in a real relationship with. You're supposed to have little, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to discriminate a little bit because it's going to affect your life. Who you end up with, the person you marry, is the most important decision you make in life. So that's a very important decision. So knowing as much as possible about a person's childhood is smart. It's not dumb. It's not judging a person. It's being smart. It's thinking about your children. It's thinking about your future of your children, your children's children, and your grandchildren and great great grandchildren. It's thinking about your future. You know what? And that's a smart thing to do. It's not selfish. It's not being judgmental. It's being smart. So childhood matters. A person's childhood matters. Whether they're in a single parent home, it matters. Whether they're raised with their dad or mother, matters. Whether they were raised, what city they were raised in, matters. Whether their mother worked all the time, whether they went to daycare, matters. Um, the different traumatic experiences they had as a child, matters too. Now, I say on this list, I say ask real questions, ask questions about your childhood. But we all know you can't really ask a direct question about somebody's childhood because that's being prying. You don't want to pry into people's business, and people aren't very forthcoming with information that happened to them as a child. Definitely not traumatic information. So you have to sort of ask around questions about things that happen and their mother and father. Just ask questions that get around to it and be a good listener so you can understand, so you can hear what they say. And so you can put two and two together and hear the answers to questions and understand the reasons they act like they act and who they are. So um, be a good listener when you're seeking a real relationship. Listen to the things that happen in their childhood. Listen to the things that trigger them or are traumatic to them, because that's going to matter in your relationship. Um, it doesn't matter how much you like a person. If their childhood is, or their rearing, the way they were raised, is very different than yours, it's probably going to be really hard to form a real relationship with that person. It doesn't matter how much you love a person. You're not going to be able to build, you're not going to have a foundation with somebody whose rearing is night and day from yours, and their perspective on relationships and life and family is night and day from yours. It's going to be impossible to build something with that person. And those are facts. And those are things you need to be cognizant of. Those things you need to think about when you're trying to be in a real relationship. So childhood matters. Ask somebody about their mother, ask them about their fathers, ask them about experiences. Listen, be open, listen. Don't judge, but listen. It's okay not to be with a person because they weren't raised in a way that is comfortable to you and that's going to be comfortable, that you're going to be comfortable raising your kids in that way. It's not bad. That's just, we're all humans, we're all different, and we all want different things. And it's okay to want what you want out of a relationship and out of a person and out of the family that you're about to build together with that person. So that's my first relationship wisdom. Childhood matters. Have non negotiables from the way people were raised. I'm not, um, of course, be open, because God, you never know the person God's going to bring you into a relationship with. Be open, but also don't be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Be open, but understand what you can and cannot deal with. So ask questions about a person's childhood, because childhood matters. So, okay, I guess that's my second video. And um, let's make another one. Thanks for listening. I try not to talk too long, but I'm just trying to figure out what topics I feel comfortable with. And so we'll see. Thanks for watching. I appreciate um, YouTube for allowing me to make videos and to express myself and to speak. So have a great day. God loves you, and love yourself. Bye.